Okay, so what's going on with my face is that I'm having an allergic reaction to some eyebrow tinting a couple days ago when I got my nails done. Now, today is Tuesday, November 21st, 2017. I actually got my eyebrows done last Thursday. So it actually started itching my face Friday. Come Saturday, when I went to work, it was still itching, but Sunday is when the bumps started forming and everything started becoming real itchy, and I started scratching a little bit, and then I stopped, but it didn't matter because my eyebrows just continued to just like bump up bad, and I already have like acne problems that I'm dealing with. So me using apple cider vinegar has actually helped my acne, but of course with this happening, it's like a pause to my acne treatment. It's just too much going on with my face. So what I'm going to do is, like right now, I got like Neosporin on my eyebrows. So I'm going to just quickly rub them down with some alcohol so you can see what's going on. Just in case you couldn't see it for real because of the Neosporin. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but where all the red is where the dye was. And now there's bumps forming. So, all right. Yep. So my eyebrows broke out in hives. This is not red dye. The stuff that was actually used on my eyebrows, I'm not exactly sure. I'll have a talk with her whenever I get a chance. I've been handling other affairs, unfortunately. So my eyebrows have to come last to everything else that's going on in my life. So at this moment, I can only wipe them down with alcohol, but they are pussing. Like they're pussing, bleeding, popping, and what soothes them is alcohol. So of course the alcohol burns a little bit, but after a second it stops burning, and then I can follow up with my Rite Aid brand Neosporin. It's the, what is this? Antibiotic plus pain relief first aid ointment. I don't use the cream. I use the like Vaseline base, the petroleum jelly base, because it actually stays on better and it doesn't dry up. Now with the cream base, that dries up on me. But that's just my skin preference, you know. People's skin tend to differ with products. Just like the reaction I had to the eyebrow tinting. People with less sensitive skin won't get it. But over the years, I've been like conditioning myself to pluck my own eyebrows, to trim my own eyebrows, and to color them in with color pencil. I regret even getting eyebrow tinting done. Now, my suggestions is like everybody's skin is different. So I can't tell the next person not to go ahead and do it. But what I can say is, just to be on the safe side, before you get your eyebrows tinted, you should get it tested on your skin. Get it tested on your forearm and see what happens. Let it sit there for like 10-15 minutes, and just ask them to use some of the product on your arm. And don't even get it done that day. What you want to do is let the dye sit. I know it might look kind of dirty, walking around with that dye strip on your arm, but it will guarantee you that this don't happen. Because guess what? Steroids to take down the swelling, Benadryl to take away the itching, clean it with alcohol swabs, and use an antibiotic ointment. Like, come on. Like my boyfriend told me I shouldn't have even got it done, because for real, I don't need that type of stuff. I think it is something within us females. We always trying to look better. You know, we want to feel good about ourselves. We want to spend a couple dollars on ourselves. We want to improve our outlook to somewhat compensate for our inward outlook on ourselves, I guess you would call it. But I'm learning to just love myself because look what chemicals do to me. Like, I don't even put perm in my head. Like, I should have known better. Like, I had a whole allergic reaction about a year and a half, 2 years ago, to some Beijing dye. It was horrible. The same thing happened with my eyebrows that happened to my scalp. So imagine your whole head inflamed with little red bumps, itching, pus, and oozing. I had to throw away countless pillows because the pillows that I used had blood and pus all over them from my bumps on my scalp. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, I feel sorry for anybody who goes through this. I wouldn't even wish this on my enemy because this is bad. It's bad business. And it feels like my eyebrows is crawling. I'm learning to accept things about myself physically, visually, and learn to love myself a little bit more. Because if I really truly loved myself, this wouldn't be happening. You know, you try go out here looking like these models, wearing all types of makeup, changing your image because you want to look better. But who are you looking better for? Are you really looking better for yourself? Which you shouldn't even do, honestly. You should look in the mirror, learn to love yourself unconditionally, no matter what, and go on about your day. Why? Because guess what? Stuff like this happen, trial and error. You go, do something different, try something different, and then something happens. Look, I got even a little red dot on my nose from this crack. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I take 2 steps forward, I take 4 steps back just to get to where I'm at, like, now. Like, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. And I hope that this little video might help someone as far as getting their eyebrows done and like considering the outcome of getting them done, and also maybe even considering loving themselves a little bit more not to even get it done. Like, let me just make some things clear. I am against not keeping up with yourself, like as far as hygiene is concerned, cleanliness. Like, I believe you should keep yourself neat, well trimmed. I don't believe in walking around with afros on your coochie, afros underneath your armpits. Yeah, if your eyebrows woofing, get them done. If you have a mustache, try to get it waxed. Like, I'm all with that type of stuff, but that's because I don't personally like hair. I don't like nothing that puts me over into the men category, because the way I'm shaped, or the way I was shaped, was like flat chested, kind of hippie, no butt. Now my older ages, I have more butt, so I don't look like much of a tomboy, but it's still there. So, but anyway, yeah, self-image is definitely important. Keep yourself up to par the best way you know how. Just try to avoid the extra superficial stuff. Like, I like getting my nails done. Because I like scratching my man back. And my real nails, they're corny. they don't, you know, they don't really suit me. But, yeah, just keep up with yourself. And like, share. You know, we're all women here. We all go through some issues. If you have any questions about other stuff that I messed up on and then tried and then messed up, I mean, we all in the same boat, honestly. Like, I spent my whole life learning how to try to love myself better and do better to myself and by myself and for myself. My mom passed away when I was 12. So since she passed away at a young age, you know, feminine hygiene, all that type of stuff, I had to learn on my own. I didn't have nobody to hold my hand and tell me what was right and what was wrong. But out the course of the years, growing up, going into womanhood, I learned some things. I heard some things and I learned some things. And some things that was said to me was very wrong, and it led me down a wrong path. But like I said, I'm here for a reason, because obviously somebody's going to experience this. This is bad. Somebody went through this and didn't tell nobody. And, you know, me, I probably should have did my research before I did it. But guess what? Guess what? It ain't going to happen again. And I hope this video helps somebody else in their decision on getting their eyebrows tinted. Just make sure you figure out what type of product they're using. And make sure you do that allergic reaction test. Get a test strip on your arm. Let it sit there for a minute. Maybe while you're getting something else done, like your feet, your nails, or something like that. Let it sit there, dry up, rinse it off, see what happens. See if your skin is irritated, if it's slightly red. Just pay attention. And if you don't have the time to just like come back another day and get your eyebrows tinted to really see the full effect of it on your skin, may God be with you, okay? Godspeed in your quest for getting your eyebrows tinted and in your quest for dyeing your hair. Because mind you, I had an allergic reaction to some powdered permanent, semi-permanent dye made by the product called Beijing. So this is Margot, aka Kicked Up 215 on Instagram. Over and out.